So let's get into it. What do you think about the power of perspective and the power of expectations? Do you have a lot of expectations, or have you let go of some of those expectations? Have expectations brought you to the greatest horizons? Have they broadened you in a way, or have they hampered or put a damper on the things that are possible in your life? We're going to get to talking about some possibilities here. We got this wonderful quote here by Anne Frank, and it says, "What a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet." There's an affirmation that I love to use. Can it get any better than this? Can it get any better than this? Can life get any better than this? And I start to ask myself that question, and I see that slowly but surely, life shows me, yes, it can get better. Yes, it can get even better. Yes, it can get even better than this right now. So what a wonderful thought it is that even some of the best days of our lives are ahead of us. Do you feel like that? The best things are yet to come. The best things are coming. They're right around the corner. Today is wonderful, but tomorrow, these things that are coming right now, I know that it's going to be even better. When you go through hard times, it's okay. That means that something better is coming. Do you have PMA, what they call a positive mental attitude, to understand and release the expectation of the way you think things should be to make way for what could be, my friend? Awesome. This behind me is infinite power. Before me, endless possibility. Around me, boundless opportunity. Do you understand that you are boundless? You are a boundless being in this world, in this realm right now, that you have endless possibilities before you, that you have infinite power behind you. It's beckoning you, right? It's rooting for you, and you have boundless opportunity around you. Do you see things that way? Perspective. I remember Henry David Thoreau talking about in life, it's not that what we look at that's important, it's what we see. What do you see when you look around you? Perspective. And when you start to see things with new eyes, you change the world. When your perspective changes, right? The things that you look at are never the same. So Eckhart Tolle, loved his book, The Power of Now, embracing the present moment, being here in the right now breath, slowing down to the speed of wisdom, taking in all that information and becoming aware to the possibilities that are endless and boundless all around you, permeating this reality, And when you become comfortable with uncertainty, so powerful, infinite possibilities open up in your life. Comment down below if you've seen this, where whenever you have gotten calm, whenever you have gotten centered, whenever you've been patient, whenever you have practiced presence, that all of a sudden, things just start to open up for you, We say to ourselves sometimes, we're hustling and bustling, We're going here, we're going there, we're trying to do all the things. But the affirmation of the doer is, if I don't swim, I'll drown, But the affirmation of the surrendered is, if I don't swim, I'll float, I'll be carried by the current of life, by the current of all the infinite possibilities that start to open up when I embrace the uncertainty. I found that definitely whenever I was able to let go in life of anything, taking a trip to California with nothing, with no certainty, no guarantees, no safety net, no nothing. And all was open to me. All these doors, right? I ran into the people I needed to run into. I saw the things I needed to see that took me to the places I needed to be, that connected me with those associates that led me to the next stage, the next chapter of my life. So in your book of life, let no one else hold the pen in your journey. You are writing this story. You are the author, right? You're the editor. You're the publisher. You are the producer. You're everything. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. That was one of the best lessons that I learned from the monks and nuns that I spent time with, at that monastery that I lived at for a certain amount of time. And they taught me about impermanence. Nothing is permanent, but all is permitted. So when we understand that nothing is sure, everything is possible. But when we make plans, they say God laughs when we make plans, right? He's like, oh, you thought that's what was gonna happen, huh? Oh, you thought it was gonna happen like that? You thought that's how it's gonna play out, player? Oh, okay. We gonna let you have it. We gonna let you, you know what I'm saying? We gonna let you live today, but that's not how it's going down, So when we let go of what we think is so certain, what we think is so sure, the one thing I know for sure is that nothing is sure. Everything is possible. You make room for the most beautiful possibilities when you let go of what is sure. It's really cool how we can see sometimes how things can be, able to work out in our favor, sometimes even better than we imagine. And it's a good reminder that when we feel like we're in between a rock and a hard place, what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object and we're just right there smack dab in the middle, There used to be a commercial that would come on. It was a song about I think it was cookie chips or something. And it was like, I'm squeezed in the middle, smack dab in the middle. And it would be like this little thing in the middle of this two opposing forces and just being squeezed tightly, But in those places, sometimes you can feel like you're being challenged. But if you believe in where you're headed and see the bigger picture, sometimes we see that the way is presented. Things end up working out for us when we let go. Life, they say, is like a mixture of not what you planned and even better than you could have ever imagined. Back to what Anne Frank was saying about what a wonder it is that the future could be even better, that the possibilities are endless. You have no idea what lay around the corner. So keeping the vision, continuing to hold that dream in your heart, and continuing to move forward, even though the path may be unsure. But letting go of your expectations can actually make the journey more fun because, surprise! It might not turn out like you expected, but it could be a wonderful surprise, And how do you feel when you already know what's coming? If you went to a fortune teller and they told you, okay, in 6 months' time, you're going to be a millionaire, right? In 6 months' time, just 6 months. What would you do in that 6 months? Would you lounge around? Would you just, be chilling? Because it's coming anyway, so there's no surprise, right? There's no journey. There's no rough patches. There's no adversity. There's no things in your way because you already know it's yours, So where is that sense of adventure, that sense of uncertainty, that sense of unknowing, that sense of, the dragons that you have to slay, that you don't know if you're going to make it, right? You might lose from this, but then you make it on the other side victorious. You come out of that victim shell, you make it triumphant over these trials. So life can be a mixture of not what we planned, but it can even be better than what we imagined, if we see it that way. So here's something that I'm enjoying, this affirmation. Thank you, universe. Thank you for all the good things in my life that I don't even know about yet. All the things that have already manifested that I am yet unaware of. The things that will be here in common hours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So just show gratitude. Not just for the things that are all around you, the things that you can see visually with your two eyes, but the things that you can see in your mind that are here already. That nothing and no one can tell you, can sway you, that is not on its way and that is not already here in the physical. Because before it gets to the physical, you have to see it in the mental. Hold the vision, my friend. Hold the vision. So thank you so much for being. Thank you for listening to this message. Thank you for joining us. Hey, David. Hey, Danielle. Haruka, hi. Much love. David says, lay all the cards down on the table. Go all in with life. Hey, pushing those chips forward. I'm all in. We all in, baby. Oh, Nicole says, this is landing so deep. Needed this reminder. Oh, blessings, Nicole. Saturn is making squares to Uranus, and what you're describing is so reflective. How I'm experiencing that energy. Wow. Awesome. I'm glad that it landed for you. So happy to hear that, Nicole. David says, put yourself in situations where anything and everything can happen for miracles to occur. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, what's going on? Hey, thank you for joining, family. Appreciate you. Hey, Breath Messiah, what's happening, Zay? Awesome. So thank you so much for being, really appreciate you listening to this message, and I trust that you received a nugget or two. Even if you're on the replay, drop a comment down and let us know what you took from this. I would love to hear that. And, tag somebody in this that you feel could use this, feel could gain value from this, be it a friend or a family member or anybody who you think could gain some value from this. Just tag their name in this. And also definitely hit the bell notification, ring my bell to be notified whenever we do these live sessions. And thank you so much, everyone, for the hearts. Thank you for all the love, your light, your energy. The likes and shares are much appreciated. And always, be sure to check out the Open Palm podcast. That is the link in the bio there for you, your listening pleasure, and your daily inspiration, my friend. We got a couple more things just before we tip on out. And I hear Zay said, today I wrote the seed and water is important. What will you plant? Yeah, what are we planting today? I love that, Zay. What are we planting? This is true. We reap what we sow, but if we do not sow, we do not reap. Nadia says, when things get hard, I always say, show me how it gets better. Ooh, show me how it gets better. Show me how it gets better, and you will be shown. Yes, it will be shown to you. I resonate deeply with everything you're saying. Yesterday, in a cord-cutting meditation, I was told to hold the mantra. I love that. Yeah, that's powerful, Nadia. Show me how it gets better. It will be shown. Ask and you shall receive, I believe. Maria, thank you for the reminder always that the power is in you. Yes. All that you need is within you now, Maria. All that you need is within you now. Believe it, receive it, my friend. Hey, Zay, much love, King. King God, brother, thank you. Nadia says, I want and need for nothing. Everything is taken care of with my presence. Powerful. I love it. This is that energy we need today. This that energy you want to have on a day like this, in the rising. Power. I want and need for nothing. Everything is taken care of with my presence. Come on now, speak it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Woo! Y'all got me fired up today. And I thank you so much for being. We're going to tip on out here. But once again, check out the Open Palm podcast. Link is in the bio for you. And, definitely, I can't wait to see you on the next live session. And I'm so glad, these times that we can come together and cultivate this energy together and start our day off together or end our days together where there are people watching all over the world getting inspired by you, your journey, the words that you speak, the energy you project, and the love that you feel, not only for yourself, but the love that spills over, the cup that runneth over when you pour water into your cup. So be well, my friend. Be blessed. Stay golden. And we'll catch you again very, very soon. Take care.